Welcome to another lesson in the Lightning Learning Lesson series, where today we're going to discuss some basics of using the color tools in PIXLR. To begin, you have to, of course, be on your PIXLR homepage and click on Create New. Now, when you're creating a blank canvas, you have all these great preset sizes, but for ours, we're going to label it Color Lesson, and you're going to make the size 1000 width by 1000 height. Great. All right, so now you have created a blank canvas and you have these blank squares. If you can see squares, that means you have an absence of color. There's no color here. That's good. We're going to fill it in. To begin, you're going to use your bucket fill, which is a paint bucket, and it is used to fill in a specified or non-specified area with a specific color. So if we click on this, it'll fill in our area, the fill tool, with whatever color is on top here. For right now, we have white. That's good enough. So we'll click it, and it does white. We can switch the colors, and it'll do blue. We can choose another color. I don't know, lime green, for example. Green. So on and so forth. Amazing. Now, if you had a nice background, but you wanted to add some textures, use the paintbrush, we could go over to our draw/paintbrush tool. Click. We could switch colors here, so we have a different color on top. Now, all the fun can happen up here with the brush tools. Now, you'll see that we already have a brush chosen, but let's just click on it and go to a standard circle. So we see we have 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, and we have that many different times. That number just defines the size of your brush. So let's go with 50 pixels versus 500 pixels would be huge. 50 pixels, and we can adjust the size to be bigger or smaller if we wanted. The softness defines how transparent or see-through the edges are. Let's go back to kind of zeros zero is a great place to be. And step defines how close together the paint droplets are in what you're drawing. Okay, so if we do that, we can click and we can draw and we can drag. Amazing. At this point, you can pause the video and just explore the paintbrush for a minute or two before you pick up with the rest of the video. Amazing. So you've already messed around with the paint bucket, the paintbrush, and now let us learn what the gradient tool does. The gradient tool is amazing. I'm a huge fan of the gradient tool. For all intents and purposes, you can think of the gradient tool as being a fade of one color to another, or from one color to many others. A gradient can be seen in nature in a sunrise or a sunset. So if we click on the gradient tool, we can adjust the colors we use up here. The default option is a combination of whatever colors we have here, which is cool, which is fine, but let's go crazy with the rainbow option. Click and drag. Look at that. It covers up all that we had, and we can do many different options. Big rainbows, thinner rainbows, or horizontal rainbows, vertical rainbows, many, many different options. So mess around with the gradient tool with all the presets. You can do radials, you can be circles, or lines, linear, and you can multiply you can change the blend, change the opacity, just explore. That's all for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and please move on to whatever's next on the agenda. Good luck.